Because we've got an Aatrox in the top lane for Nuguri running against this himself. One of the bonuses of being an Olaf, you do this super, super quick. Tien on the other side going to be looking for top lane. Lyric, do you believe?
Well, Flandre's recall actually does get canceled. I don't think he dies. He still has flash.
Smoke screen there. No level 5. Flandre's underrated, criminally so, because he hasn't been to Worlds. He's one of the best domestic top laners in the LPL.
And, I mean, to be fair, it's understandable he's underrated after last year. Didn't perform too well in spring. Obviously, then for the first time ever getting subbed out.
Oh, feels bad to be a loner against the Fresh, but the flash forward from Crisp. And howdly doodly, Tien's here. Equalizer down onto Maker as the flash as well. Not the straight line, thankfully, but stunned up. Viper's been bullied. And Doomby, after getting reset after overheating, Maker's going to...
Nuguri doing his job. And Doomby and Crisp heading back to that bot lane. Viper and Mako are a bit overextended.
He doesn't have the equalizer, but he has a flash. Viper's like, not again. Good dark passage, but the solar flare onto 2 of them. LWX going to get second skin, not once, but twice. Double kill, and this is 2019. FPX as Nuguri TP's it.
Yep, Nuguri trying to be there for the team, giving moral support, but Crisp still being so clean. Scout just playing a PvE game in the mid lane. Might finally have to interact.
Hey, maybe this TP becomes worth it. Scout's going to get turret plating. He flashes away. The phase rush you mentioned for the movement speed's great. Shockwave used onto 2, but Equalizer back in lane. Scout has nowhere to go. Finding Tien his first kill of the game. I mean, nets FPX a massive lead.
We can call it 500 IQ if we're going under the premise that Nuguri can mind control Scout.
True.
If that is
Soulflare again. They're just finding another pick. The bottom lane too far extended. They wanted the turret plating, but collateral damage gives Chris the killers. Now into Ragnarok. A bit of damage onto Chris himself. Viper picks up that one. It is a better trade because Viper gets to stay in lane and gets the resource, as well as this Herald getting dropped.
Viper, EDG with a good answer to put more gold onto Viper. Doinby is heading down, and it does look like he's about to have his equalizer back up.
And he's been using it so well. Every equalizer has been impactful as the killer instinct. Another one. Does Doinby miss?
Dude, I don't care about the meta. I don't care what you should be picking. Just pick Rumble, pick Kled, keep bringing these champions out because FPX, you do it so well. Again, consistently roaming whenever he has the ability to. Sure, he's losing CS and giving up some plates, but he's finding more advantages for his team.
I'm definitely getting flashbacks here. This is the 4th time FPX have hit bot within the 12 minutes of this game. They'll get... Where were you, sir? Sorry, you were in a train of thought, and, you know, these mid laners...
You know what? My train of thoughts, they don't matter. Because guess what?
Maybe you're right.
Nuguri
You're exactly right. Into the choke. Nuguri now 1 versus 3. Flashes on him, but he's exhausted. AD nullified as the Soul Flare are good again. But maybe Nuguri... Okay, Herald's going to get the turret as well. Let's not forget, EDG moving in, and Viper's like, please give me the gold, sir. Thank you very much. It's actually spread across, and FPX is just giving the Dragon in response. The mountain that they do not want for this grind. Net as many kills, but, you know, change the way the game is played, right? Like what we saw with FPX, hitting bot multiple times. They've set up their conditioners. Scout's getting flanked from the rear ends. Crisp is here. As I say, there's not enough blood. Comes in with the Solar Flare and the Zenith Blade. Tien picks up the kill. Now, Baron's not available for 45 seconds, but that pick gives Tien another banger.
Yeah, that was really nice from Chris. It looks like he kind of like wrapped around, hugged the wall, and was just able to get behind Scout without him noticing. Really nice.
They moved to Salt Point. And while side lanes continue to play out here with Teleport available on 3 out of 4, remember Doinby has heal. FPX going to push down the mid lane. Gravitum actually secured with the Moonlight Vigil. Jet doesn't go in as that equalizer sends them packing. Away you go, Flandre. No space needed to be created because turret already goes down, and FPX.
And Prio there with that TP. EDG do get the first shot on, and again, we're watching Flandre, we're watching Mako. Can they buy space for their carries?
Is it just going to go down without FPX moving in? They don't care about the Dragon. It's secured, maybe for the fight. The equalizer once again lines it down. Chris goes in first, and Flandre is getting burnt to Chris as Nuguri. Death Sentence flashed away. We're tickling each other in this mid lane. Oh no, that's not a tickle. That's a body slam. Nuguri has to flash away, but the equalizer there lines up, burns him down. Nuguri survives. Goredrinker a bit OP until 5 people stand in front of him. He's down for 50 seconds, Lyric. Now something can happen.
Yep, we are going to see EDG go for Baron. We already have Scout who has TP basing. He's going to come in, and they don't really actually have any engage tools. A lot of ultimates are down. but still, they're confident they have the damage to pull off this play.
They are 5 versus 4 for the foreseeable future. Baron going down super quick. Crescendum is making sure that with Severum at the ready. Perfect guns here for Viper as he's going to change it to a Vernum, I believe. No, sorry, Calibrum goes down. The steal doesn't come through. He tried. Tien wanted it, but the smite secures and EDG have 2 dead.
This game is being won and lost by very slight edges. One pick onto Nuguri, turning into a 50-50 Baron play. JJ barely, I'm not gonna say barely, JJ wins out on the smite, but Tien was a higher level, potentially could have gotten that steal. They get the smite, they get the pick, it turns into Baron, turns into mid tower, and turns into the 3rd dragon.
With the Baron and with this dragon, they're gonna threaten Soul Point. They've got a gold lead that's about 3,000. And now, as you talk about, this paces them towards that lane.
Really cool rotation where they push in mid and top, and they're moving 1 man down each lane. So it does give them pressure in both bot and mid.
Well, bottom goes first. Flandre going up mid as well. And this is kind of the pain. You can't kill Flandre if you're Nuguri. Takes no damage, heals back up with a bit of drunken might. As Flandre level 16 with the explosive cast. Doomby heading back as well. He knows how much trouble he's in with the explosive cast because that was pretty nice. Bit of damage in the side. Flandre once again, and damage goes down on TM while the equalizer finds its mark. And blocked by a bit of a window on the left to see ultimates. But I can tell you one thing. Scout had the flash, and he flashed forward.
Yeah, he did. Scout, always a player we know who's willing to go aggressive at any moment. And this game is just feeling tougher and tougher for FPX. They're falling behind more gold. EDG's composition getting to a point EDG have needed for a very long time. Seems like he's stepping up and taking a very vocal role in this team.
True, that's a very good point. You know, a lot of people think it's Mako or Scout, but only in certain conditions. We can talk about that post-game because this could be the fight that makes or break the series. EDG have a massive gold lead, but Nuguri here into the middle of the pit. Ward's placed down to bait him out. And Viper, a crucial target, but also note that Scout has Shockwave, as could be as big as the equalizer.
And yeah, we still see that Viper does have the Gravitum though, so can potentially root people down and find that big chain CC along with Flandre.
Explosive cast used Lyric in the back end of that trade. They're going to start hitting down Dragon pretty fast. Nuguri wants to go in. Tien flashes over the wall a little bit early. It's secured by Aphelios. There's the Mountain Soul for EDG. Now they go into the fight. Tien gets tagged by the Gravitum on the back end. Flandre bops him and kills him while Nuguri is trying to 1v3. But I think this fight is going dire straits. EDG have everyone alive and the Mountain Soul refreshes their shield. LWX is low trying to buy some time. And EDG may have just done it as Doomby now getting chased. JJ's gonna hug him before I can. And EDG have collapsed on top of Funplus Phoenix with a beautiful secure. It's only Nuguri who can try and kill Scout. Dunks him down, saved by Mako. That's a brother of a support if I've ever seen one. He too will die with the full-blown ace.
EDG had to spend a lot of time killing the members of FPX, but they should be taking the game in the end. Great performance all around, and again, they're building themselves up to be the premier team fighting team in the LPL.
Mako just having a great game here. I can hear Greensleeves playing outside our window, Lyric. That's because it's beautiful all the way for EDG in what was a hyped up matchup. Definitely delivered. They'll hit the Nexus now, bare as all. And EDG in the LPL strike true at the Burning Phoenix.
It was small edges that gave EDG this game. It was